Hey everyone. Hello, Snowy Wolf. You're here, yeah. Hello, Shen. Hello, Nova, Weirdo Queen. Hello, Prime. Webby's asleep. Hope they're resting well. Pab is still here, so... Hello, Pab. My phone is getting taken from me. Oh no, what'd you do? Hello, y'all. Hello, Sailor Chibi. She says hi. Now you know Nova's weakness. Use it to keep her under control. Guess he's tired but not asleep. For the life of them. Hello, Webby. Just when Shen said you were asleep. I legit have the Discord message. You rickrolled Pab earlier. Got a death stare. I was putting on music. I rickrolled Pab earlier and got a death stare. I was putting on music. I was trying. Because they were being pervy. Oh, what in the world? What's going on? Give me a sec. For some reason, my settings don't stay the same. Pegasus went live. Yeah, there's gotta be better music. As much as creepy carnival music is fun, there's gotta be something else. And we gotta be careful with what we play now because we're just getting... I don't know, so far just Russia is being blocked from these streams for some reason. Weirdly enough. Time for Foxy Boy to get clothed. Yeah, once I draw the other person. I promise I won't leave him naked. I won't. I'm just trying to find something else more fun to listen to. Hello, KC99. Wait, have you heard anything from the girl in red? No. The girl in red. Nope. I do not know who that is. I promise I won't leave him naked. Dang. Once I get Baleflower's main clothes look, I make another showing off her scars. Okay. Wait, maybe there's one other place I put the reference. I have to go look back in my history of Twitter. Nope, did not storm here either. Weird. Gosh darn it.
Sophistication was the ruse that I could not refuse, 'cause it feels so good.
But yeah,
I'm not your mercy.
I'm pretty sure I had more OCs for Hazbin Hotel, but these are the only two I remember and like the most. I need to look up references again. I can give her a anime-esque shape of this.
Are you a blessing or a curse? Delivered in reverse. Why does it feel so good? The secret under lock and key, give it to me. Guilty pleasure.
And the engineers have figured out ways of controlling rear spring action.
Actually, let's see if this song won't get us in trouble. Nope, that's not it. Pab, Nova's busy, so I'm gonna talk to you. Alright. So how was your day, Pab? Thank you. Good, that's nice. So I hear Nova rickrolled you?
At Lamps Plus, we believe your home should be a celebration
May
of
God
you.
bless you, thank you.
And there has never been a better time to
Well, if it makes us feel better, I've rickrolled her a couple times.
I took the perfect avenue down the road to both of you. Did I go Dutch? This is too much. With all the money in the world, you could never buy this girl quite enough. It will be tough. If romancing me with neons is something you should do, make the letters bright and luminous and blue, and get me waking up,
Shaking up, tangled up,
you could be quaking up,
shaking up, tangled up,
you can't be faking it, making
making
it
it
for
for
my
my
love.
love.
Before it's
Tragedy, don't get me tangled up.
I can't separate your sins. To me, you're acting like your twins. This is a mess. Is this a test? How many guesses do I get till only one of you is left? You're quite the same.
Nova loves
If
this
love's the
song.
game,
Amazing singing.
I want to see emotions.
Just say thanks.
coloring the sky.
Okay,
To
thank
the
you.
point it will make me wanna cry. And get me waking up,
shaking up, tangled up,
you could be waking up, make it up,
tangled up.
you can't be faking it, making it for my love. Before it's
Tragedy, tragedy, don't get me tangled up.
Treating girls like a yo-yo is a no-no of a monumental kind. If playing with your string happens to be your thing, it's easy to say to love, never mind.
And get me waking up, shaking up, tangled up.
You could be waking up, make it up,
Tangled up,
you can't be faking it,
making it.
for my love.
Part of tragedy, don't get me tangled up.
Tangled up. Tangled up. Tangled up. Tangled up.
Let's see if I can get hands okay. Beauty, me and Pepper are showing my parents our paintings. Nice! And as much as I know I'm supposed to make them very twiggy for Vivi's Pop style, I just can't, for some reason, bring myself to go extremely twiggy. But I do know that she loves making her female characters thick. I'm back and this song hits good. I don't even know what this song is because it's all in Japanese.
You gonna move?
What's the next fun song?
I haven't decided.
See, that's what I'm worried about.
This one seems fun. There we go. Her hair be crazy. Hey, that looks like Webby. It does? Huh. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna look up the reference again. It does? Wow, you'd think if you draw a character over and over again, you'd remember. I guess so. If you're referring to the bangs and the long hair, maybe. But I like to think Webby's long hair, is still kind of wild in a way. I guess so. But I guess I like to categorize Webby's hair despite being long, it still has a lot of curls and stuff like this, making it a little more wilder. I don't know, maybe that's just me trying to be weird and justifying why I think it's not, and why Webby is her own unique character that cannot be copied too much. I don't know what I'm saying. I wonder if I can bring up my old flash drive. See if I saved her art piece, my art piece in there. Every time I draw bare flowers, her hair is a different wave of curls. That's the thing about curly hair. They're never truly consistent. Please tell me I saved my references. Art pieces in here somewhere. Oh man. Here we go. Because I'm trying to redraw this character. This is what she really looks like. And that's what was different. Okay, now I know what to fix. Oh, hi Black Wolf. But I messed up her hair, and now her hair is the way it is now. Okay, cool. About you. Alright, so now I gotta fix her hair again. Hello, am I late? You're not late, Candy Dreams. Your singing is good. No, it's not, but thank you. What's happening? Metal pipe falling. Your singing is good, Pegasus. No. No, it's not. themes. Alright, something's going on with my stuff. I'm gonna exit out and get back in. Our stream again, nice. Also, how the heck do you draw hair so accurately? It's not accurate, but I'm just drawing it however I imagine it will be, and I might go in with finalized line art. But these are my old Hazbin Hotel OCs. One of them is an actual sinner, while another one is an poor unfortunate soul who is actually innocent, who ended up in hell. I'm finally done with my piece of Sunny, the scrapped character. Hugging an irritated Wally. Continues right to the song. I am stating cute a lot tonight. Sorry, it's alright. Candlelight and that blue screen. Oof, this song goes crazy. That's not what it is. I always forgot about something.
Podcasts are now on the YouTube Music app.
Fabulous.
I haven't finished drawing because
Listen,
I don't know
watch,
what I'm
download
gonna draw.
on the go.
I now have the best of both worlds.
Listen for free.
Oh, hello there, we're back. Hello, Nova. Nova and Pab, don't forget the Pab. Hello, Pab. Come on, baby, already come. Come on, baby, already come. Come on, baby, already come. Okay. Hello, Callie. Okay, bye, Callie. Come on, baby, America. Love a man striking a vest. Thank you. He is an information broker, and during his time to survive, he would break into places, kind of act almost like a spy, and just gain information for money. He was eventually caught and killed. Hello, Candyland, you're back. How long do you go AFK again? I'm here, so what did I miss? You didn't miss much. So basically, a badass. Sure, if you want to call him a badass. Even though now in his new place in HE double hockey sticks, he's not powerful like overlords. His main magic, quote unquote, is escape. His escape magic. That's all he knows how to do, and all he can do is basically run away from bigger danger. Just like in life. Do I want to? No, actually, technically all the Has-Been characters have pants. Technically. Escape magic sounds amazing, yeah. And he's usually running away from, like, Alistair, usually. Well, for one part, he's scared of the guy, and two, good things can't come about being around him too much, so he usually tries to keep his distance, while Alistair just thinks it's very funny to torment this person. Right, does Husk wear pants? I can't tell. Okay, now he does technically wear pants, okay. The power to flee, Hello, fellow Therian. Never underestimate the ability to run. Never. Yeah, also because I don't know how much of Alistair's old lore still remains, but I'm pretty sure even though he is a serial killer, he still had like standards or sort of like, what's it called? It's not like I don't know if it's considered moral since he is still murdering people. Like a code, a sense of code. Has-Been hotel talk, I guess you could say. Yeah, basically a serial killer with standards. And from what I can remember, I don't know how much of this is still true or not, but apparently he won't murder children, which is always nice. he doesn't kill anyone who runs. And I think, I'm not too sure if it's this specific words, I don't think he murders women, he doesn't. Or at least he doesn't hurt anyone of fair or means, so I guess ladies, single ladies, I don't know. Yeah, don't be William Afton. Yeah, basically he's not a William Afton. He don't murder children. Heck, if his lore, old lore still remains, VivziePop said he would actually somewhat take care of this orphan kid until they're old enough to take care of themselves, and he kind of just dips. So I guess that's why I'm like, I find Alistair interesting and kind of my favorite character, but I wonder how much of his like lore is changed or not. Fair standards, yeah. Have Yoi. Yeah, so that's why I think Alistair is very cool. I just know him as the radio demon. Yeah. I looked back at some of his old stuff, or at least from the VivziePop podcasts. So yeah, I don't know how much of this is still true, because a lot of things have changed. Even originally the comics that were made are no longer considered canon, which kind of sucks. But yeah, in one of the comics, Day in the Life of Alistair, when he goes and visits his new butcher shop, and he for one holds the door open for a smaller character, a sheep-based demon, I'm guessing, and I'm guessing it was a lady. He holds the door open for her, and when the butcher is going to kill her, he actually goes back and stops them. I mean, he does end up eating the butcher instead, but he did say he never harm someone of fairer means. Hello, Lunar Madness, what's up? How you feeling? I am the best. Mood nice. Oh, hello, cat. Have you come to say hello to your adoring fans? You know, because that's the only reason why they come here, to see you. So please be good and just step into the step right here. Or not. Alright, never mind. Who knows? In my ADHD mode. Nice. Kitty. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Ah! Come on. Oop. Kitty cam time. I'm trying. If she wishes to cooperate. Come on, just for a few seconds. There's your few seconds of Kitty Cam. She didn't want to be on cam today. Pep really wants to meet Callie now. I mentioned her and she died literally. Can't. Yep, wait. Could this be? Yes. Hello? Yes. You finally agreed to sit still for your adoring fans now? Yes. I'm gonna tell you, Alistair is gay? I thought Alistair was asexual. Precious, the precious little baby, so cute. My therapist is going to my school next week. I have no idea what that's going to be like. Hopefully you can make the best out of it, Luke Madness. It's a kitty, it is a kitty. She is. She's like, this is my stage now, you can't draw because I am here, and I must have my fans adore me because this is the only reason why they come to your stream. I have a dog named Boy because he's a boy. Nice and simple. Pep's about to cry. Yep, simple name. I mean, I remember the Odd Ones Out, and one of their cats' name was called Baby Cat. Hey sis, that better be a joke. You know when we come to your stream more than Callie. She's just a bonus. I don't know, Nova says otherwise. It's a joke, but yeah, Nova says otherwise. I wish my cat acted like yours right now. She doesn't act like this all the time. Other times she's just running away from me. She only comes to me when it's like, hey, I need my hourly moment of attention. Have his boobs killed. It's me, the kitty is called Callie. Well, that's a bulldog, I guess. I do boots. Twice. Nicknames I give my dog. Boyish Blackie because the fur is black. Boy. You should have named him Boy. Yep. He had a nice screech. No, Ballister is actually gay. He's literally married to. I think that's a fandom thing, but okay. Believe what you want to believe, I guess. You know, I can't take lip oops. Oops. It's a boop off. Oh no. There's a boop off going on. Kelly, you're not even paying attention to the stream anymore. Why are you still here? Kelly, no, you're back. Hello. This is to a crime scene. Alright guys, pay attention, because I think she's only going to do this once. I'll make her only do this once, but... Kitty boop. You've all been booped by Callie. And I must move you because I want to draw. Thank you for coming, Callie. Thanks for the boop, Callie. Kitty boop. Yes. I am so happy to see a cat paw. Is that a poop on your desk? Is that a poop on your desk? I saw something brown. No, I think you're looking at my eraser. This? No. It's a type of eraser. I use it in charcoal drawing. Oh my goodness. I was about to say, yeah, Callie doesn't poop on, she's potty trained, she uses the litter box like she should. I can never understand how to use those erasers. They're like clay or chew-up gum. Well, they're not supposed to erase, they're supposed to help, like, smear and, like, lighten up a certain area. It's not used to 100% erase. If I ever figure out how I can do charcoal drawing here on stream, I would totally do it. and I'm going. Bye. Okay. What other art mediums do you like? Well, I do draw on paper and pencil, but I don't have painting supplies, but I do some charcoal drawing, not a whole lot. Oh, I have to go. Bye, people. Bye! And bye, Leona Baker. Hey, come on, some my eraser, kitty. Yeah. So this adorable little character right here is Lydia. And I made Lydia all because of this one question I had while watching Hazbin Hotel. And that's knowing, and a little bit from Helluva Boss, and that's knowing that, alright, so there is a HE double hockey sticks, and you can potentially summon them, and a lot of those summonings require, like, souls of, like, innocent people or something. So what would happen if there was someone who was innocent, they were sacrificed in a ritual against their will? What happens to them? Hunt Alex in a game over. Yeah, so she was sadly in the wrong place at the wrong time. She was kidnapped and sacrificed for some whatever demons that Cole was trying to do. And instead of being, I don't know, I guess eaten or whatnot, dragged down to HE double hockey sticks, where she's just been on the run from her captor for the longest time. So I guess that's why she doesn't look like a beast of any kind, because she wasn't supposed to be there, but due to unfortunate circumstances, she is. Oh man, that sucks. Yep, it really does. So she was royally screwed over. But luckily, she ran into Philip, and Philip is not entirely heartless and keeps an eye out on her every once in a while. So when the Hazbin Hotel became a thing, and it's like, oh, this is where people go for rehabilitation, yada, and all that stuff. He's like, that's probably the safest place for a person like Lydia to be. So he kind of just drops her off there and leaves her there. Poor gal. Rub ghost hands together. Oh, Alex. Alex pulls out Luigi's ghost machine and sucks you in, trapping you inside, saying he's not dealing with this today. What about the one nice teacher from Helluva Boss? They used to be good but killed their husband and because he cheated. Well, you gotta remember, she just killed him, then passed away. So I guess she didn't have enough time to, like, I guess, like, overwrite what she did. I guess, like, make up for what she did. And plus, from what I can understand, the Vivziepop's version of this world, Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss, it's very different from how we imagine getting into heaven and HD Double Hockey 6 will be like. So I'd imagine getting into heaven is a lot harder. Ooh, I love her skirt dress. Thank you. I'm trying to make her look as all wispy and floaty. Pub, throw sushi at Pegasus. Eat. If it's hamachi, I'll eat it. If it's not, no thank you. You succeeded. Thank you. Because out of everyone in HE Double Hockey Sucks Hazbin Hotel Hell Boss, this one was royally screwed over. Yes, it is. Alright. Here I help Prime. Sends an electric shot to Prime's heart. Clear. What happened, Prime? Do it again. Try to get off. Oh yeah? Back to life now. First out of the ghost device. Hey Alex. Examine menacingly. And Alex puts down his book and looks over at Prime and says, "So you asked Chris out? Interesting choice. You have an interesting choice in people and persons." You can't stop me. But me and Pab know how to stop you. Don't we, Pab? Nova being weird. She hurt herself. So there, guys. Well, they're not finished yet, but there's the idea of what these characters look like. Ooh. Bag. I love drawing skirts. Skirts are so fun to draw. And you love the vest. Slinky little guy who's ready to run because he knows Alistair will love to torment him. And Nova's a pure soul who's not supposed to be here. But he does check on her every once in a while and does begrudgingly show up to the hotel even though he knows Alistair will be there. Loves the skirt and jacket combo. Yeah. Cab gets Philip to tell Nova off. And Prime is flustered. And Alex keeps going on. He says, "I didn't realize you were into the really rugged types." Do you have more stuff to tell me? And do I have to worry about my employees dating each other and or getting under the sheets together? Whatever that means. Why is my auntie flustered? 'Cause she wanted to date Chris. Yes. What do you mean you can't open that file? What? What is going on? Woo! Nice, my stuff's going haywire. Give me a second. I need to just get Philip. Nova is being weird. Alright, give me a second. Hey Nova, guess who's coming to visit? In case you're not 9Gs. Okay, I can get Phobos, but Chris? What's going on here? And yes, Prime. You had something to say to Chris? Gasp, I love the eyes. Gasp, I love those eyes. I'm glad you like Philip's eyes. And I mean, maybe Chris ain't handsome, but he's definitely cute. What's Chris art style based off of? Fiona Cake? And I wanted to make a blue flavored gum person. A raspberry gum flavored person, I guess. Because Princess Bubblegum. Not my type, but cute. Pretty much, yeah. Turns into flocks and hides and flick fluff tail and flustered noises. I guess we know who Prime has a crush on when it comes to these characters. Right, it's time to put these guys away. No, we're not saving any changes. They can go back now. He'd probably steal your car if you called him cute. Probably, but he'd probably be like, if he's interested, like, hey, I can show you what is also cute. He would steal your cat if you called him cute. Auntie. Cool. What if the Goobers get a female member or two? Would they be like the Power Rangers? Maybe. I guess so. But I don't know, I never thought about putting a female character in there. I don't know why. Just never did. But I imagine they would be pretty safe amongst the group because, like, a good 3/4 of them are pretty fruity. You and Chris? I'm currently lying on my bed staring at my phone while charging at 11:12. I'm waiting for me to get tired. Well, I hope you fall asleep soon. Captain Holmes hot. We all know you have interesting taste, Webby. It took me a while to write. Yes, he is. Flustered. I bet Philip is fruity indeed. Well, what if Chris is gender fluid? Or if he's made of gum? Would it be he can change himself into female? I mean, I don't know. I just went by, like, Princess Bubblegum law. And I guess whatever I guess she could herself be whatever's. What if Alex had a sister that wasn't a Jersey that joined the group? I don't know, Alex only had one sibling and that sibling was kind of an a-hole. Imagine if him flash on your screen and you're looking at another image and saw gender fluid color flags. I thought gender fluid was pink, light blue and pink. He's purple, so he's different. He's not like the other girls. Jerk. Currently hanging a mushroom pillow. That was suffocating yourself. That was fine. I think me and yours and Webbies. I mean yours and Shen, sorry. What's Alex's response to my flustered fox reaction? He's like, now I know your weakness. I will be using this against you. And I will be telling Chris all about it too. Purple, pink, blue, white, and maybe black, I think. Or that's the old flag, sorry, I can't remember. I don't know. The flags are constantly and always changing. I just don't keep up anymore. I was actually shocked when you revealed that Alex had one sibling. I always thought he had like 5 siblings or something. No, he had one other sibling and his family was posh. I'm back, I'm feeling sore. Pubs, getting snacks, and also how dare you too. Well, now she also knows the ways of keeping you under control from being too weird. Thanks, Alex. Just don't tell Philip. Philip walks in and sees Candy. Molly, old boy. I was not being weird. That reaction was valid. You've always been a little bit interesting. Bro, I was just looking up at Captain and agreed with people who said he's hot. Oh no. We have another one poor soul who's in love with the evil, slightly misogynistic, pirate, evil person. Name tag is this. Haven't you ever heard of Crush and a real or fictional person? Oh yeah, I crush on fictional characters all the time. I just never had a crush on a real person, which I find a little sad sometimes. Dancers. Jump second behind snitch. Welcome to the cult. I'm dying laughing. It's a mutual appreciation of a character. Wait, how come you guys got cookies? I want a cookie. Alex responds to hiding from the chair from Philip. Philip, she's under the chair. There, guys, I offered anyone who's not in the call cookies. No, I'm too sexual, so of course I don't. But he's hot. Did you watch Only Human on my channel? Yeah, free cookies, Pep, and I say thank you. You're welcome. Shucks, there's no way to like virtually send actual food because sometimes I make pizza cupcakes. Oop. Wait, no, pansexual means that you like all genders. Pizza what? Pizza cupcakes. For personality. Smooth. Smooth.
With the YouTube Music app, you could discover every subgenre that's ever existed. Get YouTube Music Premium.
I'm afraid to ask what pizza cupcake is. It's not bad. I take it to parties sometimes. And pizza cupcakes are basically just... think of a shape, the cupcake shape, instead of the whipped cream. You just have a fluffy crust with pizza sauce, cheese, mozzarella cheese, and sometimes pepperoni. And the bread I use for the crust is croissant bread. Chat Fox pops out. Alex, you tattletale. Well, you're constantly trying to do something to me. It's only fair that I rat you out. For a bodyguard, you sure love tormenting me, so it's only fair I torment you. Okay, that's not sounding bad, yeah. It's not a cupcake only by shape is it like a cupcake, but there's like no sugar stuff that makes it sweet. It's basically just a pizza in the shape of a cupcake. Mini. So, pizza sliders. Kind of like pizza sliders, yeah. Maybe I can't join. I don't like home, and I never will. I respect you like them, but I don't really see it. Like you said, you like personalities, and if you have a toxic personality, it ain't gonna happen. Man, I've never seen a video of Captain Home. And he's still indeed evil, but he's still hot. Well, I do have a video called Only Human on my channel. And it's with Captain Home in it, so go check it out. Okay, so. How can I join for free food? And I do like Holmes colors. Comes out hiding spot. And except rope, so should I run? Oh, of course not. I just want to see something of yours. And don't worry, I'll bring Chris along too, since you seem to like him very much. Fact that's not the same as liking someone. Sure, fine. Welcome, Pap. Here's some cookies. You know, simps and avid home appreciators are welcome to the club. Do I also get pets? Sure, I can ask Chris to pet you. Holds up a howdy simp sign. Nice to say he's a pile of smoke and goo in a hat. Songale, I may not be a hardcore simp, but I do appreciate him and his design, even if it does give me nightmares to draw. I will happily join that club. Alright, just make an OC. That's much kinder. I appreciate howdy. Hey guys, check out my hyperfixation before Welcome Home. This was my hyperfixation before Welcome Home. Twisted Wonderland, yeah. It looks neat. It is pretty neat. Hidden Mickey. fairies, yes. And mer people and fae people. It covers all the bases. Yeah. It is odd. I really want to give most of them head pats. Oh, Pegasus. In my story, I've been telling I was portraying fairies. Was I portraying fairies alright? Oh, I was only half paying attention. So the only thing I really noticed was Bellflower and Poppy. Sorry. I was drawing and half reading. And when I half read, I don't retain everything. I mean, I don't retain anything normally when I read, because ADHD sucks like that. Who is who? I saw Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You want me to go over all the characters? I think there's a website I can do that. Fine, you can do a test. But you better give me head pats. No, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure I was portraying fairies, okay? Well, if you want to portray fairies accurate to what you think my story would be like, as long as it's something accurate to Tinkerbell's world, it's pretty close. You don't have to, but if you really want to, I really want to, because ADHD does not want me to concentrate right now. So let me go pull up that website, because it's a pretty awesome website. Hello, does anyone want a snack?
You're a musician, and we know what musicians want. Gear. Do you know who has the gear? American Musical Supply.
Gosh darn it, we don't care about American musicals right now, sorry. But yeah, so this is the Twisted Wonderland website. And these are the main dorm leaders. So these guys are like the leaders of their dorms. You got Malleus of Maleficent, Vil the Queen, Fiona of Scar, Colleen for the Sultan, Azul Ashengrado for the Sea Witch, Riddle Roseheart for the Red Queen, and Edea for Hades. Hello, I'm a bit late, but hi. Hello, Coda. Okay, that's why I only gave a few fairies names. I don't remember the movies though. All I remember is that different types of fairies, and I wasn't sure if the fairies follow those types. I guess Poppy doesn't force roles onto people, they just naturally, eventually find their way into those roles. Like, say if a fairy just has a natural inclination for gardening, they'll eventually just go into the gardening area with all the other fairies with the similar talents. I'm watching them. And this is Crowley, the headmaster. This is the first guy you kind of meet. Her name is Ursula. Yeah, I keep forgetting her name is Ursula sometimes. He's the headmaster of this college, and you will grow to learn to greatly dislike him because he's an irresponsible adult. So the fairies have seasons and types? Yeah. Yeah, so fairies do have seasons and types, but it's not like pushed onto them. They do eventually just migrate over to the area best suited for them. Kind of like a calling. And these are all the dorms. And burn. Oh yeah, Prime said something. And you better give me head pats. He was like, sure, I'll let Chris head pat you. So right guys, which dorm should we investigate first? Participle, Savannah Claw, Octagonal, Scarabia, Pomfiore, Ignihide, or Octagonal? Okay. Oops. That was it. What was this one? Okay. So, these are the characters you would find within this dorm. This is Azul. Oh wait, they allow sounds? Nice. Give me a sec while I go over here. So this is Azul, Ashen Grotto, House Warden of Octagonal. He runs a cafe on campus.
Your home should be a celebration
I thought I
of
paused you. Pause. He runs a cafe on campus and makes it a point to gather information in all forms. His malevolent demeanor belies an extremely calculating personality.
私ならあなたを助けてあげられます。さあ、契約書にサインを。
He's my favorite. He's my favorite because he is an octopus merman, and I love him for that. Come this way. We can't lurk in the doorway. It's rude. And this is Jade Leach, Vice House Warden of Octagonal and twin brother to Floyd. He's soft-spoken and courteous to everyone he deals with. But I do not trust that smile.
結んだ契約を果たせなかったあなたが悪いんですよ。
What does this change to? We'll find out later. And then we have Floyd, twin brother to Jade. His mood swing makes him hard to predict what he will say or do next. He likes to call others by odd pet names. Last name like Leech, never trust. Yep. So, when Floyd interacts with MC or main character / us, our nickname to him is Shrimp. Shrimpy. Because we're tiny, apparently. Are those supposed to be Ursula's eels? Yes. They're all based off Flotsam and Jetsam. Yep. And straight, man, his voice actor is amazing because his voice actor voices Bakugo. Hello, Candyland Wally. What is this?
なに？俺にギュッと締められたいの？いいよ。
And someone said Jeff. Oh, hey, full body portraits, nice. Yeah, let's go back. Get out of there. And someone said Jafar, so Scarabia. We have some audio glitches. Oh no! Alright. So, this is Kaleem, House Warden of Scarabia, born with vast wealth. He is a generous boy who always has a smile on his face. He grows up with Jamil since a young age, and considers him an older brother in all but blood.
歌え、踊れ。そしたら悩みなんて忘れちまうだろ。
But yes. Kaleem, I understand they want him to be a sunshine boy, but sometimes I'm like, you're too positive, I need to leave. I need to go somewhere else for a minute. Hey, cat, I can't see chat. I also can't remember all I live like, because he was testing me. Alright, Vice House Warden of Scarabia. Born into a family that has served Kaleem's family for generations. He has spent the better part of his childhood and later life being subjected to Kalim's carefree whims.
いつも面倒事ばかり。今に見てろよ。おっと、聞こえてたか?
Alright, next house. We got these two out of the way. Next house, anyone? Hello, Pop. Hey, Pop. Which house should we go to? We already did these two. Which one over these? I just got back and I'm already leaving cause nope. Alright. Purple Crown one. Palm Fiore. So this is Vilshenheite, Epel Filmer, and Rook Hunt. You know, when I first saw him, I thought this was a lady. Except, well, you might want to talk, can't I, before we start. House Warden of Pomfrey, a young man of striking beauty, he considers himself the fairest of all. No effort is too much for him in his unending pursuit of beauty. Snow White? Yes. Yeah, anime men have that effect. Specifically, this one does. Stop, cat, I can't see chat.
Kagamiよ鏡、教えておくれ。この世で一番美しいのはもちろんあたしよね。
And then we have Epel Farmer, a dainty boy with an elegant beauty. Quiet, he gives off a mysterious air and distance himself a bit from others in his orbit. Remakes one of them as Philip.
リンゴは気難しくて扱いづらくてまるで。
And this guy, he's strange but funny. Vice House Warden Pomfiore, an appreciator of sublime aesthetics, he holds Villain Appeal's beauty in high regards. He can be a bit hard to read, though. I just thought that was a girl for a moment.
ああ、君はこの世の何より美しい。
Keep her cunt away from me.
私の愛の弓矢から逃げることができるかな?
Sadly, he's a stalker. Yeah. No, sadly, he will show up when you least expect it, and he will bombard you with compliments, because everything and everyone is beautiful in his eyes. So there is no escaping this guy, man. I somehow grew to like that guy. Alright, 3 dorms down, let's just keep going. Hearts Labio. Help me! I'm afraid I cannot help you, Pob. Just pull out a Philip photo, and maybe it will stop. Who knows? House Warden of Hartsleople, a serious-minded student who firmly upholds the rule written by the Queen of Hearts. While a top student, he is easily angered and is just as strict as others as he is with himself. So he's a narc.
覚悟はいいね。首をはねろ!
But yeah. But yeah, he's very strict, he's short, he wears heels, and he's short-tempered. It's great. If you refuse to obey the rules of Queen of Hearts, you'll understand what will happen, right? And the thing is, in Heartsteel, there's some of the weirdest rules. Like, supposedly you're not allowed to eat hamburgers and lemonade tea on a certain day. And Philip says, I don't think I can do tests because Candyland won't let me. A quick learner, Ace Chapola, with an upbeat personality and mischievous streak, since he and Deuce are both Heartslobule freshmen in the same class, they regard one another with antagonisms.
ハートの女王ってクールじゃん。優しいだけの女王なんて誰も従わないだろう。
Lemonade tea sounds like a tea for me. Yeah, you just can't drink it on certain days or else Riddle is going to yell at you and make you write a 2-page essay on why you shouldn't have done that. I need to go. Pab, are you okay? They had to try so hard to make this not a dating sim. Yeah. And it doesn't help that when you do have their card and you have them like on your home screen, they do say some like stuff that is a little rizzy. An earnest young man who enrolled at Night Raven College with a singular aim to be the most respectable mage. He tries as hard as he can in his schoolwork, but can be slow on the uptake, and his grades suffer as a result. Wow, it's basically me.
今日は何でもない日のパーティーだ。遅刻したら首をはねられるぞ。
Vice House Warden of Pottsville. Mild-mannered, he acts as a parental figure for the dorm students. He is frequently left to smooth things over when Riddle's strictness gets out of hand. Pav. Nova's in the corner of shame and doesn't want to come out. Oh no, not even for all these pretty, handsome animated guys.
悪いが、バラを赤く塗るのを手伝ってくれないか?
Even though I love Trey, I hate that hat. I have no idea why. It just sits so weird on his head. Carefree and casual and carefree, this expert room reader is often called to mediate between others. He's always on top of the latest trends and has exhaustive familiarity with social media in all its forms. Pegasus, choose between jellyfish or flying fish. Flying fish.
厳格な女王様が治めるハーツラビル領へようこそ。
I have been booped. Love Cater's hair. His hair is nice. And now, the furry dorm. Sorry, I had to. Yes. So, hey, it's the furries. Okay, thank you. House Ward Leona King Scholar, House Warden of Savannah Claw. Perpetually effort evasive. His immense magical ability contracts his lazy demeanor. Giving his position as the second-born prince in the homeland, he treats others with an impious attitude. Want to scratch them behind the ears.
人生は不公平だよな。お前もそう思うだろう。
Do you really want to scratch behind those ears with those piercing eyes staring at you, staring you down? I hear furries. I came out of the corner. Hello. Hello. Meet Leona.
人生は不公平だよな。お前もそう思うだろう。
Jack Howe, look at them muscles. A stern student focused on self-betterment. He's the kind of misfit who hates acting buddy-buddy with others, but still respects the pecking order. That's Dude's Scar. Yeah, I think so. Or at least inspiration. Unevaporates. Oh, hello, how?
俺は誰ともつるむつもりはねえ。
He's the best boy. This is the guy you can go scratch behind his ears and he would not bite you. He is the best boy. He is a good boy. I meant the guy from earlier, not the wolf. Yeah, I know. Leona, right? Yeah, Leona is inspired by Scar. He is the goodest boy. He is. A long-suffering runt who spends most of his time cleaning up Leona's messes, both literally and figuratively. Raised in a poor environment, he gets downright shameless when it comes to food. Ruggy the baby. Ruggy Boogie. Bougie.
この世界は弱肉強食。食えるときに食わなきゃ生き残れねえっすよ。
Oh, he's cute. He really is. Alright, we already did that. Let's go to Ignahide, my guys. Hyena boy. Yeah, he is Hyena baby. House Warden of Ignahide, a gloomy boy who shies away from socializations and prefers to shut himself in his dorm room. At times, though, he gets unusually talkative and animated. I love the hyena's laugh. He's basically us, guys. Mostly me. I don't know about everyone else.
僕には暗くて陰気な場所がお似合いだ。頼むから、もう放っておいてくれる?
Ida's the leader of the introverts. He really, really is. He's really like us for real, for real. He's passionate about games and anime. Well, back to the corner of shame. No matter how much Pab hates me, I'm going there. Alright. Ortho Shroud. Ortho's little brother. While somewhat shrouded in mystery, he is caring and attentive, and accompanies Ida at all times. In contrast to his constant companion, he is upbeat, forthright, and brimming with curiosity. Priest Wally, hello.
兄さんは本当はすごい人なんだ。
I made my Frank Eddie fan child who sees they are twins. Nice. Okay, Nova, you like furries, but how do you feel about Faye? How are you? I am good. Also, Priest Wally, I want to show you something / and or roast you. I don't know how you're going to take it, so just hang tight. Shota's boys, my Japanese voice claim. My angel jest, believe it or not. Turns into a tiger. Malleus Draconia. House Warden of Desomina, descended from Fae, and he is the most powerful mage in the world. He is one of the most powerful mages in the world. He is highly respected on campus, yet his demeanor is less than approachable.
おやおや、僕のところにはまた招待状が来なかったようだ。
Lilia von Rouge. Vice House Warden of Desomia and Malleus's overseer. He often makes surprisingly thoughtful remarks for someone of his youthful appearance. About don't like furries. I am literally a furry. That's why I want to see Fluff and Nervous. I am here. Hello, everyone. just woke up. Hello, Julia. We're looking at pretty anime boys.
マレウスはどこじゃ？何？来ておらぬのか？やれやれ。また探し回らねば。
Silver, a cool, collected boy who guards Malleus like a knight. He is low key that his calm demeanor often crosses over the state of visible drowsiness.
マレウス様、そろそろお遊びが過ぎま
I'm
す。
ahead to bed. Alright, Candyland Wally. Thanks for joining. Trying to get through everyone because I need to show Priest Wally something because I thought it was a little funny. A live wire who is zealous eagerness by his re-entry worthy of great Malleus, often expends a great deal of energy to accomplish very little. His views also embody countryman Silver as a rival. This is a nice way to wake up, handsome anime boys, yes.
人間風情が偉大なるマレウス・ドラコニア様に近づけるなどと思うな。
Alright, so, also, I don't know if they show him. Do they show him here? I don't think so. Okay, but there is Priest Wally. The reason why I'm calling attention to you is because when I first heard of that AU, I immediately thought Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame, for obvious reasons. And so guess what? With Twisted Wonderland recently just released. Here's Twisted Wonderland Frollo, or Rollo Flim. Lol. And he's voiced by Levi Ackerman. Japanese voice actor who voices Levi Ackerman. No. Not him. He's a twink. Just look at it. It's not based off. Well, no, it kind of. He's not entirely based off the movie. He's more so based off the play. The slightly more sympathetic Frollo. So yes, he does have a sad backstory. Yes, he lost his brother, which is sad. Oh no. But he's not in the main story anyway. He was like a special events character. But yeah. But these guys are the main guys. And of course, I'm biased. Octavinel Azul is my man.
私ならあなたを助けてあげられます。
Look at all the fire in the
契
background.
約書にサインを。
Those are flowers? And those flowers suck up magic. And the reason why he hates magic is because his little brother went a little too crazy with his own magic and got himself killed. So he blames magic and he thinks magic is dangerous and should not exist. So yeah, that's his story. And yes, Priest Wally, it made me think of you a little bit. Just a little bit, like. Oops. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that's why he hates magic, and that's his whole plot in the, I guess you could say, event story. Yeah. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, that's Twisted Wonderland. I highly recommend you check out the game, but there is a manga version out, I believe. Now hiding in shame because she said nothing. Come on, where are you? There. I don't know it. Opposite of Ursula, I see. And her sister from the second movie. Also, do you have an OC? I want to draw you because I love watching your channel. Aw, thank you. But yeah, there's this website you can read Twisted Wonderland, the comic version. And I have a bunch of OCs you can draw from. But so far, these two are the one I'm drawing right now. And you can draw one of them. So, Philip, what's the first test? He's just gonna put you under some x-rays just to see what's up. And ask you to transform and change while under the x-ray. Spamming hearts. Join me. Alright, I gotta put music back on.
And there has never been a better time to create your ultimate comfort zone.
Thank you. I gotta turn down the music, it's going crazy. But yeah, so these characters are for Hazbin Hotel. These were my original Hazbin Hotel OCs. And I did have an update to their look, since my skills have also improved, quote unquote. Quote unquote. So now I'm just drawing them again, because in appreciation for Hazbin Hotel that's coming around the corner soon. On TV. To fight. Wow, okay. Can't wait to draw them soon. Nice. Can't wait for you to show me to them. Show me them. Show me your drawing if you ever decide to. I'm excited for Hazbin. I've watched Hell of a Boss, yeah. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see Alistair again, to see how much of his lore changed. She's having a mental breakdown. Why is she having a mental breakdown? So, Perry, I'm still developing them. Should they remain a normal human or get powers from their parents? Who's this for? I never texted this much in a live stream before. Normally I get ignored. I try not to, but I'm multitasking and it's very difficult to keep track of everything and everyone. So sorry if you feel ignored. Neverland. The baby Bellflower adopts. So he's human. So he's a human in Neverland, yeah? Ni? What's Ni? Priest Wally. Okay. Well, if it's a human in Neverland, he will eventually just gather magic within himself over time and awaken some sort of power within him. One power. Every human who comes to No Land only gains 1 power out of it. Born in Neverland from parents who brought on Captain Hook's ship. Yeah, no. BRB, guys. Alright. Back. Hello, Nova. My eyes can see. Everything is new to me. Guess he'll get super strength or something. What do you call it? Call it. Oh, you dear Hex. Oh. I feel great. I don't feel ignored in your life. Okay. Hey, which one is better? Dark or gentle? Or sweet and dangerous? Dark and gentle. What to do with it? With it? Love it. Love it. To me. Man, imagine if this was what Wally was singing when he first came to be, and he's just exploring everything, and Bellflower is just kind of tired right now and wants to go to bed and not really deal with this singing right now. Time to touch grass. Okay. What to do with it? With it? Your head? Call it, call it. What to do with it? With it? I love it. Especially since Wally wants to see everything. She's up all night, yep. Everything is new to me. Was this from Reggie Ann or Pinocchio? Pinocchio. The Netflix one. Love it. Everything is new to me. It's like, oh my gosh, kid, I just want to go to sleep. Get out of my house.
Guests from out of town, and let's show them some love because I don't think they get out much. Yo! Everybody put their wings together. Clap them as loud as you can. Clap them. Clap them. I don't care, slap them. Party in the Ipanema, baby. I wanna party. I wanna samba. I wanna party. I wanna samba. I wanna party. And live my life, I wanna party and fly.
No wonder Wally gets captured. Because of his curious nature? Rock again. Oxygen. Starting me to stopping there. It's 1:07 at night. I have to go to church tomorrow. GG. Thanks for joining us, Priest Wally. Hope to see you around. Real life.
What are you doing? I don't know.
What is Chris's reaction when he sees Splingy transforming? He's like, interesting, as he jots down notes. I would grab Wally by his wings, hang him upside down, and hold him against her till he gets dizzy. But then he'd snuggle under. I feel love today. Bye, and you're welcome. You too. See ya. Bye, Priest Wally. Can you imagine Welcome Home characters being animated in the art style of the monster at the end of the story? Pegasus and Puppy friends forever from Sesame Street. I totally see everyone like that. I don't think I've ever seen those films. But I think it'd be cool if they were animated in general. It's the 2D animated specials. Oh, yeah, I think we saw pictures of them in a 2D animated style, just not animated. Oh wait, no, this is Disney, we can't do that, never mind. Is it fun? No one knows, no one can tell. Philippa's doing tests on me. But anyways, peace. Peace, Webby. Back after 100 years. Hello, yep. Were you getting like breakfast or something? Wait, Chris is taking notes? No, Chris is just hanging around because Philip asked him to. Hey, question, if the crew isn't allowed to leave the ship, what do they do all day? There's only so much you can do. Well, when you're bored on a ship, you will find a way to be entertained. So they probably make up games, they sing and dance, they talk stories to each other. Maybe go fishing. I was attacked by a fly. Oh no! Rain or shine, I'll keep in mind memory of the nope, high notes, man. High notes. Imagine Barnaby fishing. Can the crew also go swimming, Pegasus? I mean, maybe close by, but I wouldn't imagine them sticking around the ocean for too long, because who knows what's in the water. Nope. Farewell. Why do you think Periwinkle was born? His parents got bored and had fun. Luckily, they were smart enough to get the baby off the ship. Well, thankfully they're responsible, but sad how he ended up there. Candy Dreams, I don't know why. I imagine him catching fish like a bear would. I'm in the water. Poppy doesn't like that. Yeah, Poppy wouldn't like that a lot. Oh wait, am I misreading that? Well, Bellfire makes sure the sharks and other sea dwellers are well. Okay. At least they have better family. Maybe that's why Home doesn't fear Bellflower as much. Because if Bellflower is feeding people she don't like, even if it is justified in some sense, it's still kind of technically murder, which is a type of evil which Captain Home grows strong off of. Bunny hops on Chris. So Prime, you really do have a crush on Chris. Interesting. Interesting choice. Is it all? Headcanning. Your crew can fall overboard. Who fall overboard are free game to the man-eating mermaids. If they're close by the ship, Captain Holmes not gonna let that happen because, for one, these are my snacks. Hands off, freaky mermaids. And he wouldn't hesitate to eat the mermaids too, so... She's not feeding the crew to the sharks, but she makes sure the sharks and the other sea turtles are close to the ship to keep people from going into the water. Does Cap Holmes grow stronger with all the negative emotions? Yeah, he does, in a way. That's one of his ways he can grow. So if he did manage to escape and get to the mainland, he would become super strong because humanity sucks. But not just negative emotions, but negative acts too. Like by acts of violence, abuse, even like war, murder, greed. Yeah. So Poppy has to keep him trapped in this one place where there are no humans who don't necessarily have their same perspective, I guess you could say. So she's protecting them. But if they also had to fall into the ocean, she's not going to save them. Well then, the sharks have a good meal. World. Actually, I think there's this really neat thing I found on the internet one time. Oh, be careful, you just... It was Joe Cat's chart alignment. And I think he said something cool. Which really makes me think sometimes.
Luckily, Dungeons & Dragons doesn't have...
I don't know if it was here or I'm just making stuff up, but it's a fun video anyways, so...
People to notice and understand this disclaimer. Most importantly, this part, I don't actually want to upset anybody. It's all part of the character, and I hope everyone keeps that in mind. We good? Okay.
Everybody likes personality quizzes, right? See what's your spirit animal, how burnt of a toasted slice of bread you are, what's your worst trait as an employee based on the brand of cereal you like to buy. They're great because most of the time, if you don't like what the quiz results give you, you can look up which answers contribute to what result and just get the one that you wanted in the first place and then brag about it on social media. Wow, would you look at that? I'm such a Slytherin because I'm so cunning, right? Yeah, well, joke's on you. That was all an intelligent ruse. I'm actually a Ravenclaw. Or am I? Same with star signs. They're just vague enough that they can boil down to,
you're a thoughtful individual who sometimes overthinks things and can be impulsive, but in the end of the day wants to do the best that you can for the people you care about while never settling for the worst possible outcome.
And I could say I just described a Libra and they'd eat that shit up like they're a pet that just found some stray cardboard. Luckily, Dungeons & Dragons doesn't have any of that dumb personality shit that nerds argue about for hours on the internet in hopes to totally pwn the other side with facts and logic or anything. Welcome to a crap guide to D&D. An old relic of the past and the easiest way to start fights both on and offline, the D&D alignment chart is its version of a personality quiz that no one can agree on. You've likely seen this tic-tac-toe board being used with pop culture characters being placed in each segment, giving a vague idea of what each of them means. But then all it takes is for you to put someone in the wrong place and then everyone starts throwing fists as if they had just found out that you used their facial hair razor to shave your butthole. Remember, characters can only be one alignment forever and must only ever do things considered to be that alignment because thinking about character depth and development is hard, and when people disagree with me, I take it as a personal attack. More importantly, as a player, you get to say what your character's alignment is, and no one can ever debate that you're not playing that alignment because you know your character better than they do, and they're just jealous and wish their scrubby sheet was as cool as yours, so they can suck fat nards. Small smooth brains think lawful means the literal sense as in following the law, but instead what it really means is having a strict set of rules, whether it be moral, legal, or because your boss is telling you to do it. It's one of the most predictable alignments. 99% of the time when a lawful character sets out to do something through a promise or obligation, they actually follow through, which is why they make great fitness instructors, because when they say they're not gonna fuck your mom, they actually don't fuck your mom. A lawful good act is keeping the promise because it's the right thing to do. A lawful neutral keeps the promise because it is a promise and they're gonna stick by it even if fucking your mom saves the universe. And a lawful evil keeps the promise because they're gonna fuck your dad instead since you technically didn't say anything about him. Inversely, the chaotic side of the chart are for characters that don't give a fuck about their integrity and do whatever the hell they want because they feel like it. Small smooth brains will use this alignment as an excuse to be a total wangrod and have an inconsistent character with no definable traits. Also known as the chaotic alignment's more recognizable cousin, the stupid alignment, with its constant wacky lol so random XD approach to playing their character. The most common examples of chaotic acts are lying, cheating, and stealing, aka part of a rogue's balanced breakfast. A chaotic good is stealing from the rich and giving to the less fortunate. A chaotic neutral cheats to win a tournament and uses the winnings to eat something aside from a bread sandwich every night. And a chaotic evil will lie about not fucking your dad again and then burst into his bedroom as soon as you blink like a really slutty weeping angel. The good and evil sides of the alignment chart are pretty straightforward. Good is if you're a good person, and evil if you're a jackass. But that's a small, smooth-brained, surface-level understanding of good and evil, as in no, just because you don't stab people doesn't mean not stabbing them is a good act just because stabbing them is a lot easier. Good acts are ones that go out of the character's way to do good and help others, sometimes even to the good person's detriment, and oftentimes even if there's no promise of any sort of reward in return for the act. Like using your own hand to get a friend's favorite Lego set out of the toilet, even after a night of really spicy curry. In contrast, evil is pretty straightforward, i.e. actions that could actively harm people, or not caring about how those actions could knowingly harm people. An evil act would be being the person who threw the Lego set into the toilet, knowing full well it could be somebody's favorite. But good and evil doesn't just mean motives, it means methods too, and just because you have nice ends doesn't mean having mean means makes it any less mean. Example, you've caught a kidnapper and need to find out where they're hiding their captive so you can save them. A good act could be offering some snacks and a binge watch of their favorite show in return for information, whereas an evil act would be chopping their nipples off. The neutral cross of the alignment chart is for players who are terrified of commitment and refers to acts that either don't fall on either side of the good, evil, or lawful, chaotic side of the spectrum, or characters that are horse for choice and like to do whatever tickles their pickle the most depending on the situation. Maybe they'll be employee of the month for one boss and then shit on the desk of their next. Basically, the neutral ends of the alignment chart are the most pure and concentrated, like the curvature of my butt cheeks, and do basically anything and everything that could be considered the essence of that side of the chart. And of course the middle ground, true neutral, aka the one that's always playing devil's advocate for literally everything, like they spend 10 hours a day discussing opinions on Reddit. And there you have it, the totally accurate, totally objective descriptions for each side of the alignment chart with no room for any other interpretations whatsoever. And if anyone tries to argue otherwise, they can suck fat nards. Also, never let players pick their own alignment, because when they do, it actually looks like this. But that's totally because I'm such a Gemini, and we don't think people are self-aware enough to be able to categorize themselves without being subconsciously influenced by their own personal biases. And now you know how to use alignment. You're welcome.
Yeah. So I guess along the lines of what he says, just because you don't, like, stab a person doesn't mean you're necessarily a good person.
Sweet.
Turn that down. Yeah, so I thought it was an interesting perspective to look at. And I guess that's how I kind of somewhat try to look through my characters too. And sometimes other people's characters just cause. So yes, well, I guess Bellflower is not actively throwing people into the ocean to get eaten alive. The fact that she's aware it happens, but chooses not to help is not necessarily a good thing. But I don't know, that was a fun video though. But yeah, I agree with what you say, I loved his transition noises. I think I want to do one more Joe Cat video, because Joe Cat is just fun. Going out of your way to do something good is good. So what's Chris's reaction to the bunny hopping on him and boops him? He's like, oh cool, cute, pats you on the head, then yeets you onto the couch because he wants to be somewhere else other than here. But yeah, so here's Joe Cat's poop guide to D&D 5th edition races. So these are all the magical creatures I'd like to imagine that live mostly harmoniously on Neverland. Mostly. Except for like humans. Those are the only ones that don't live there.
Picture class, hold on to your ass, it's gonna get crass cause race is part of a role you can play. Some sentient clay, a he, she, or they, a beast who gets real snow.
Yeah, wants to protect those who aren't for the treasure that may not exist. Or try to kill some creature. But if there is a golden beast on Neverland that is purposely pushing people into the ocean, actively not being good, Poppy's gonna have a few words with them.
Arakakra, big fucking bird. You got some wings so you can fly, and if non-weapon melee's preferred, they get sharp talons to bit scratch a guy. Or maybe you're more of an Aasimar, still avian. If you lower the bar, angelic
She
people
has
with
good reason
radiant
for being
energy or
a little
darkness if you
cold-hearted.
flap your wings edgily. Bugbears aren't actually bears at all, more like
Yeah, I
fleet
see it
orcs
too.
and just as
I
tall,
remember
but
the
oddly
backstory.
sneaky and your arms are long, so you're
You
really
just
freaking good at
resist
playing basketball.
making a
But if
joke
going
on
full beast is a
rabbits
little too
and
far, you could always do
Chris.
half and decide to be a centaur, charging the enemies so they can readily get steadily back up while you stomping them deadly.
Are we
For
talking about
sneaky
our
bunch,
own OC?
Changeling's cool. You make
Yeah,
your disguise get a
Songyeo's
worthless
OC is
tool. You can change your
Bellflower.
face
She's
to
the
whatever
protector
race.
of
There's nearly
Neverland.
no limit who you can fool. Dragonborn, no, not the Skyrim kind, are likely the kid of a bard that'll find dragons really hot, so now you shoot acid. Or whatever other color your parents preferred acid. The typical dwarf with a beautiful beard. You work with your hands and are physically sturdy. You seem informed about rocks, which is weird. Try not to obsess or the session will get wordy. Elves are Papa's pricks, a dozen flavors to match and mix. They live a long time, don't sleep instead trance, and are hard to be charmed, so bards keep it in your pants. Pick a Fearbolg, a chill-ass cow, most of which have druidic vow, and don't ask how, but they can turn invisible, which is a big concern. Genasi, elemental genie bastards, one of 4 elements that they have mastered in some way, lets them do cool shit like waterbend or have a fire-breathing armpit. Githyanki and Githzerai, elves that look like they wanna die, all they're about is how they clash. Been around 40 years and their lore's still trash. Short stack, gnome, happy short folk who are smart and wise and cunning and know how to crack in the good camouflage, be it sneaking or magic or cool roguish montage. Whack is the goblin, small size hits hard on your noggin. Their nimbleness makes it hard to keep pace, they'll hide and bite, quick slide and hit your face. Muscles are in, though I have bias, so the hottest IMO is Goliath. They're 8 feet tall, have steel for their balls, and can shrug off damage like one-man riots. Half-elves, the mutts and mules of D&D, extra points to spend on 2 abilities and skills out the asses of best of both races, and backstories usually come from stupid places. Half-orc, like I said, muscles are in. You're a ruthless brute who fights to win. Your crits get crits, and you can terrify, and if you feel like it, you can say no when you die. If your luck is nasty, the halfling's good, you re-roll ones and win like you should, and you're hard to scare, so go party with a dragon.
You can say what you want to say.
Angry off the flag, and humans get a little bit of everything. They lack gimmicks or special flair or anything.
You can talk about your OC if you
all around
want to.
average. You know how it is, and the perfect pick if you're bored.
Although I'm multitasking, so sometimes I won't read it right away. This hasn't seen or heard since one mini crew many years ago.
There's plenty to choose from, too many, so come away.
Maybe because Poppy put him on timeout for what they did.
Hobgoblin. They trust in a code, be it god or communism or giant toad. They're a prideful chode, so whenever you fail, the more watch you retry means you go beast mode. If you're an edgy avian, Kenku sneaky, agile and crafty and can easily lie. They can mimic voices to be a bit cheeky. Too bad they get bullied because they can't fly. The kobold is a mischievous one. They hate bright light, and there's often more than one. They can trick dumb fools and steal their jewels, but ganging up together
Julia,
can
if
be
you want
pretty
to talk
fun.
about your
It's the
OC, go
scaly
ahead.
hours, because lizard folk have sticks up their ass and can't take a joke. They can bite and craft and stay a while underwater and have hard-ass scales to block cannon fodder. Loxodon are straight-up elephants. They're
Lizard
large
fox
size and
and
take
hides.
high and make them dead. Got trunks to smell and are wise and mostly merry, but piss one off and you'll see they're damn scary. Want to breathe underwater? Lokatha is a fish. A straight-up fish. Literally, just a fish. Your armor starts high and get tons of resistance. Stay dry and you die. You're still just a fish. Big beastly bull is a minotaur. Got horns to charge if you run pretty far. Make them shit their pants while you're at it. Being big and scary is a habit. Speaking of, orcs. Superstitious and strong, but also often wrong with a minus 2 to int. That's okay, so to say. You're aggressive and massive. Got angry parents means they're rarely passive. Cat girls rejoice. Tabaxi is here. Obsessed with stuff and quite the sightseer. Fast like a cat, get claws and climb far. Tons of coats like leopard, tiger, and jaguar. Tiefling's a demon with a lot of looks. They're horny and hot and often a provoker in the lore anyway. A lot of hate. It's normal, I guess, when you're a panty soaker. If you want to be a big reptilian who's strong and hardy, then Tortle has a shell that's AC's a million, so have fun being a hermit immortal. Triton is just an aquatic elf who evolved himself in the continental shelf, and you're basically Aquaman. Fish can understand you. No, they won't do your laundry just because you demand to. The Verdant, like a goblin, but pretentious. Mind powers that make mystics contentious. Bunch of passive shit. What is this, peace hour? Come back and talk to me when you learn real power. You anti-pureblood like humans, but snaky. Never make a date with one, I hear they're flaky. Manipulative bunch with magic resistance. Don't take their oral offer, no matter the persistence. Fair human mix is the Kalishtar. Got a lot of mind shit that's really bizarre, like telepathy. Dream protectively, like angels if they couldn't be effectively. The Shifters, like a half lycanthrope, with 4 different types with exclusive features. You can't transform, at least not fully, so you often look more like a freakish creature. Simic hybrids are a random fusion of aquatic things, like a squid or a crab. Gain bonuses, depending which one, so have some big pincers for new ways to stab. Warforged, robots forged for war, don't have to eat or sleep or breathe, and what's more is you're tanky as well, being hard to steal. The only downside is you'll never truly feel. Vidalkin tells us nobody's perfect. Look like Navi people without the long neck, they get lots of bonuses, so smart's not shocking. Good luck ever getting one to stop talking. And that's the lot, and always remember class race importance is pretty seldom. Use whatever you fancy, make a chubby fighter dancing, now you know how to pick your race. You're welcome. Races, all the races.
is a plug-in for Tiger Lily. She is an elf and the Chinese daughter. She is on the verge of adulthood in the elf years, 9 years old. Still a teenager, she is annoyed, entitled, but determined. That sounds about like an elf. I am learning so much D&D. Yeah, D&D stuff is surprisingly fun, but I only really care about the storytelling and like all the races and like classes, because character building, that's fun.
Impressive. Oops. You know, I mean, I've never had a student score 0 in everything before.
What do you mean? I chose exactly the perfect spell for every situation.
Well, you answered Fireball for every question.
Which a point person within Fireball distance.
What I mean is you can't expect a big damaging area of effect spell to be the answer for everything.
Phillip.
Maybe try some different spells. Maybe minor illusion to trick the enemy.
Chris thinks like, can you transform to wolf? Then I'll be impressed.
Or even prestidigitation. It has a surprising amount of uses,
She's
even though it costs
really good
nothing.
person who loves to draw right past in time with friends and swimming.
You should expand your horizons.
I did show her on TikTok. She hates bees.
The ultimate utility caster, and one
she
of
can
these
fight
days,
on land and water, but doesn't like to fight. Okay.
Where'd you go?
So she can fight, but prefers not to, and it's a last resort kind of thing.
Classic, the OG, the frail old man with a stick that shoots magic missiles at a few goblins and then has to go door to door telling his neighbors he's a registered hex offender. The wizard is the most powerful class if you ignore any other classes that are stronger, which are all of them.
So
because
fighting's like a last resort to her,
a single layered sheet of toilet paper that's been soaking in the soggy crack of the bridge troll's ass cheeks. This class is the sorcerer's lamer, more studious, dorky neighbor who does all the hard work for none of the recognition. You get saving throws and intelligence and wisdom instead of constitution and charisma, so sure you'll be able to ace that pop quiz and not have to worry about being distracted, but you won't be able to hold your liquor or score any hot dates at Chad Firebolt's party in the Golden Mansion his chromatic dragon dad bought him. If you're looking for the silver lining, the wizard is definitely the heaviest case of be careful who you call ugly in magic school. The wizard's spell list is thicker than the Storm King's thunder thighs. You gain spell slots like a shower drain gets hair, and during a short rest you can even choose a small amount of spell slots to recover depending on your level. Best of all, at higher levels you even get the ability to cast your favorite low-level spells as many times as you like. Who are we kidding? You're likely going to be dead before you reach that high, either killed by your own fireballs or killed by all your pissed off allies who were caught in your own fireballs. But hold your horses there, Mr. I actually believe wizard memes are as funny in the game as they are on social media. All your spells are tied to your spellbook because wizards have short-term memory loss, and unless it's a cantrip, you can only cast a spell if you have a 3-step tutorial with pictures to color. But the work doesn't just stop there. The stronger spells at higher levels are going to need expensive magical components to cast them if you don't want to embarrass yourself with arcane dysfunction, and suddenly your finger of death feels more like a finger of mild discomfort. People say wizards are the utility casters because of the massive amount of spells at their disposal, many of which are apparently great for a wide range of situations.
So they don't require pixie dust to fly.
Those people are stupid. Use Fireball and only Fireball.
And if they're not eaten, and they do go back to
just Fireball, because they are the nerds
and they do go back to the mainland, they do retain that power.
So
even though Pan does eventually go back to the mainland, he still keeps his power of flight intact. And Dolly gets the power of healing.
And also war magic, cause fuck you. And I'm gonna do it all in song. Evocation elements to burn or shock or freeze your friends. Necromancy spares the dying, or you could just resurrect them. Abjuration keeps you safe and almost makes your armor fair. Divination helps you sense, detect, commune, and talk to bears. Conjuration, portals and make stuff for free. Transmutation, turn things into other things. With enchantment, buff to buff or in between. And delusion, visual tricks to prank the brain with fear and silence. Blur and go invisible. Pretend you're someone else's dad, disguise mystery, take on their life. War magic is like tank mage, getting lots of defense, flexing as you cast. And now you know how to play wizard. You're welcome.
But alright, I think that's enough for one stream. Thanks you guys for joining me. Thank you for telling us about your OC, Julia. And now we all know Prime is down bad for Chris. Nice. But I'm sure it's late for most of you guys. So I'll wish you a good night and good morning to you, Julia, because apparently it's morning time for you. Okay then, but yes, doll puppet? Night owl. I'm sure it's nighttime for a lot of you guys. It's certainly getting dark for me. Night, Prime. So yeah, have a good day and night. Thank you, Pegasus. You're welcome, Julia. Good night, everyone. You forgot about what I sent you. Yeah, I'll check it out after stream. Good night, everyone. Bye, you poor unfortunate souls. Night, ring. Good night. Okay, bye, Webby. Good night, everyone.